Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a beautiful young girl named Cinderella. Her mother had passed away when she was little, and her father remarried a cruel woman with two selfish daughters. Cinderella's life became a nightmare as she was forced to work day and night as a servant in her own home. She cleaned, cooked, and did all the chores, while her stepmother and stepsisters enjoyed their luxurious lives. Despite her hardships, Cinderella remained kind and gentle. She always dreamed of a better life, one where she could escape the cruelty of her stepfamily. One day, a grand invitation arrived. The king was hosting a royal ball for his son, the prince, and every young woman in the kingdom was invited. Cinderella's heart soared with hope, but her stepmother, who was jealous of her beauty, forbade her from going. "You are too dirty and unworthy to attend," she scolded. Devastated, Cinderella went to the fireplace and began to cry. Just then, her fairy godmother appeared. With a warm smile and a wave of her magic wand, she transformed Cinderella's tattered clothes into a beautiful gown made of shimmering silver and blue. The fairy godmother also turned a pumpkin into a magnificent carriage, mice into horses, and a lizard into a coachman. But there was one condition. Cinderella must leave before midnight, for that was when the magic would wear off. Cinderella, now dressed in sparkling finery, arrived at the ball. As soon as she stepped inside, everyone gasped in awe at her beauty. The prince immediately asked her to dance, and they spent the entire evening together. They laughed, talked, and danced under the twinkling stars, as if they had known each other forever. But when the clock struck midnight, Cinderella suddenly remembered the warning of her fairy godmother. In a panic, she fled the palace, leaving behind one of her glass slippers. The prince, determined to find the girl who had captured his heart, sent his servants to every house in the kingdom with the glass slipper. When they arrived at Cinderella's house, her stepsisters tried on the slipper, but it was too small for them. Finally, Cinderella tried on the slipper, and it fit perfectly. The prince immediately recognized her as the girl he had danced with at the ball. Cinderella and the prince were married, and she moved into the royal palace. Her stepmother and stepsisters, who had once treated her so cruelly, were left behind. Cinderella's heart, though full of love for the prince, remained kind and generous. She forgave them, knowing that kindness and love were always more powerful than cruelty. And so, Cinderella lived happily ever after, surrounded by love, peace, and joy. The end.